So in this video, I'm going to show you how to add a printer. And then in order for a new printer to work, you have to install the drivers. Now, I'm kind of old school, so the printer that I have is not a Bluetooth, and I'm installing a new one because I got a new laptop. My other laptop died, so that's the reason why I have to actually install it and make it compatible with this device now. So you type in here and you go printers. You type in printer and printer and scanner should come up. You click on that. And then you add a printer. So you add a printer. Sometimes it says the printer that I want isn't listed. So if that happens to you, you'll have to click this blue link that says the printer I want isn't listed. And then you'll want to put add a local printer or network printer with manual settings, because you're going to manually just add this yourself. And the cord that I'm using is in my USB port for my printer over here. So the next question is going to be the printer port. So you're going to want to click on that and scroll down to USB, the USB port, because this is the port. This little area here where these little notches are open, like where you would plug your cell phone cord in or whatever, this is called a port right here. So you have to tell it which port it's going to use. Okay? So then you click that USB one, click next. And this will pop up. Now, when I first did this, these manufacturer names were not in here. If your the only ones that were here was generic and Microsoft. If that happens to you, you need to come here, click on Windows Update. If you can't find your printer manufacturer or your printer name over here in this manufacturer section, you have to do a Windows update. Once you do a Windows update, it updates it and it adds a whole bunch of them, like a ton of them. So I've already done that. I clicked Windows update because mine wasn't in there, and I had to scroll through this really long list, and I actually wasn't sure exactly what my printer name was called. And actually, if you have a printer, so this printer I have is a Canon, and I wasn't actually sure what type, but right here when I flip this up, now every printer is going to be different, but it should say somewhere on your device the name or the type of printer that it is. So I had to scroll through a long, huge list in here after I did that Windows update and look for Canon MP480. Now, this is not a newer type printer. This is an older style, and it's not Bluetooth. So I had to scroll down for, it took a while. It took like a minute or two or even more to scroll down and actually find it. So if you can't find it, just keep scrolling. Eventually, you'll come across the one that you need. And it's already in there. I'm just going to click next. And then it's going to ask you to install the driver. So somewhere in there, it's going to ask you to install the driver, and you just click next until it installs it. Once it's done installing it, it'll ask to print a test page. So once you do that, you print your test page, and then that's how you know that it's installed successfully. So working with these different new devices and stuff can be kind of tricky. So yeah, I hope this video was helpful, and if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks.